All right, so today we're looking at graphing the lines y equals minus 4x plus 3 and 5x plus 2y equals 4. And I'm going to be using the slope intercept form, this way here. And if you recall or not, when you have an equation of the form y equals mx plus b, m and b stand for constants, a couple of numbers. M is the slope of the line and b is the y-intercept. So the slope m is usually denoted by the letter m, is sometimes also referred as the rise over the run. And rise basically is like the number of units that you go up or down, and run usually mean the number of units that we go to the left or the right. Okay, and every line has a slope, and that slope is constant. So let's take a look at that first equation. The y-intercept is the place where the line crosses the y-axis. All right, so in our first equation, y equals minus 4x plus 3, you have a slope of minus 4, and your y-intercept is 3. So that b equals 3 and m equals minus 4. So the slope is just the number in front of x, always along with the sign, and the y-intercept is just the number you're adding to that. So that minus 4, I'm going to rewrite it as a fraction. That's like saying minus 4 over 1, and I'm doing that to put it into the form of a rise over run. And the way we're going to do this is by saying that for every 4 units that you go down, you go 1 to the right. Yeah, minus 4, think of negative as going down, and then the positive 1 kind of goes to the right. Now, a fraction can be written in many equivalent forms. Another way I could write this is 4 over negative 1. It's the same thing as saying minus 4 over 1 or minus 4. And the way I can see this is going up 4 to the left, and then, 4 up and then 1 unit to the left. That's how I could interpret that. So positive 4 going up, as that's on the y, on the top part of the rise, and then minus 1 kind of going to the left. And you can look at this either way. Does not matter. You're going to draw the same line either way here. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and begin drawing this. So I'm going to go down here to my axis, and what you want to do here is you want to go ahead and plot your y-intercept first, which is 3. And then I'm going to use my slope, minus 4 over 1. So I'm going to go down 4 units and then over 1 to the right, starting from that y-intercept. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1 to the right, which would land you like right here. And you can grab some more points if you like. You can go, so just for practice here, I'm going to grab another point. So I'm going to go down 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 1 to the right here. And that would be another point on this line here, and then you just connect them. When drawing a line, minimum you need 2 points. So yeah, with the y-intercept and 1 more point from the slope, on that would have worked out for us. And there we go, and that would be our line. Okay, so that's how you use this method. Now let me go ahead and work with this other equation of 5x plus 2y equals 4. In terms of graphing, the issue here is that it's not in the y equals mx plus b form. And often you'll see equations that are written like this, is called the general form, instead of y equals mx plus b, which we call the slope intercept form. So if your equation looks like this, your first task is to make it into the slope intercept form. I will now subtract 5x from both sides. And yeah, the reason I'm doing that is because if you look at the equation y equals mx plus b here, let me just write it here for reference. Yeah, your y is isolated on one side by itself. So from that 2y, I'm going to subtract 5x on both the left and right. So the 5x goes away, and you get 2y equals 4 minus 5x, or 2y equals minus 5x plus 4. It doesn't matter. You could have left it as 4 minus 5x, but I'm writing it as minus 5x plus 4, so it's more like the equation y equals mx plus b. And I'll go ahead and divide this by 2. And to just get y all by itself, and we have our equation y equals minus 5 halves x, and then 4 over 2 right here, that just becomes 2. So your slope is minus 5 over 2, and your b is 2. So 5, for every 5 units that you go down, and then 2 to the right, you get another point of on the line starting from let's say the y-intercept. That's what that slope stands for. Okay, and I'll let you take care of the graphing on that. All right, thank you for your time.